Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that will shatter your reality.
Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Those are so-called planets. It's not the moon or the sun, them planets. Nothing is what it seems no more. Everything fake as fuck.
So we know how our dogs and shit be barking at nothing, and we be like, chill, bud. What the fuck you doing? What do you see? Watch this.
Peep this
Grandpa
shit.
isn't here right now.
The
No,
dog see something.
He isn't here. He's gone, Molly. What are you looking at? Grandpa, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh my
The fuck?
God.
See, people think these dogs and shit,
Did
they
y'all
really
see
be
that?
tweaking when they be really just trying to warn you. See, dogs, they see on a whole different type spectrum. See, dogs see on a whole different spectrum than we see. See, that's subliminal that I got from when I was little watching Kurds. Kurds seen what was going on. They couldn't see what was going on. They thought Kurds was tripping. But whole time, Kurds seen what really was going on in the spiritual realm. Same way that our dogs do. Let me know in the comments, do y'all be listening to y'all dogs when they bark, or do y'all tell them to shut up? Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want more exclusive content.
Yo, I always knew that dogs was tapped into the spiritual side
Did
of
you know
things.
that over 70% of Egyptian mummies found had cocaine in their system? And over 80% of Egyptian mummies found had nicotine, or rather tobacco, in their systems. Cocaine is originally from South America. It grew nowhere else in the world. Tobacco is originally from North and South America. It grew nowhere else in the world. So either the Egyptians were trading with Americans, or they are Americans.
But to the great surprise of Professor Svetla Balabanova, who led the investigation, the team found clear evidence of tobacco and cocaine in the hair, soft tissue and bone of the mummy. Tobacco and cocaine, of course, are derivatives of American plants and were supposedly unknown in Europe prior to the time of Christopher Columbus. So shocked were the scientists at Ulm that they repeated the experiment under more stringent conditions and sent samples of the mummy's tissue to other universities to have them investigate. All of them found the same thing: substantial quantities of tobacco and cocaine.
We know the truth now.
Hey, so do you think that the Egyptians from over there, right, the ones in the Middle East, do you think they were trading with Americans and that's how they got tobacco and cocaine? Or do you think that those mummies were actually from the Americas and whoever found those wanted to cover things up, transported the mummies over there and said that they found them over there and told us that Egypt was over there, when we all know that the true Egypt was right here in America?
3 movies the elites don't want you to see. Hey guys, if you want to learn how to escape the Matrix, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because once I get to 4,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a free money giveaway.
This structure is found in Nevada, sitting on the coast of Pyramid Lake, next to a pyramid-looking structure that goes under the lake, right? Y'all talk to me in the comments. Does this look like a sphinx? Or does it just look like a rock that was carved like that from water erosion? Ain't no way in the hell a sphinx is sitting on the coast of a lake with a pyramid in Nevada. And ain't nobody saying shit.
I didn't even know. I never knew, y'all.
What you guys think, man? Talk to me in the comments. We know the truth now.
We know the truth now, for real.
About this. What if every time you went to sleep and you woke up, you passed into a nearby and very similar universe, but not quite the same? And depending upon your choices and how you live your life, it's how you wake up and what new one you pop into on the other side. And everyone's just a little bit different. The whole world changes just a little bit each time you make a decision, one way or another. Everything changes when you wake up. You think the world is static, because it is when you're awake. You have no fucking idea what's happening while you're asleep. And when you wake up again, you have this foggy recollection of the past. And that's what you're going by. You're going by every morning waking up with a foggy recollection of the past. That's what you're doing. And you're assuming that nothing's changed and everything's static. And while you were asleep for 8 hours, nothing weird happened. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have no idea. You're dreaming. You're having crazy fantasies and shit. Weird stuff is happening. You're fucking mermaids. You're flying through the air on a helicopter. You know, weird things happen when you're dreaming. What is all that about? We don't even know. We have no idea what that is. That soup of possibilities that's fucking swirling around in between your ears while you're snoring up a storm. And then, boom, you wake up. Are you sure those memories are real?
Well, that is crazy to think about, y'all. I mean, for real, just think about it, right? You have all types of memories of dreams. Some people can recall their entire dream when they wake up. And you mean to tell me that that's fake? That was just make-believe? That your mind was just creating weird things? No, I think that's an actual reality or somewhere that we can tap into. You know, that's somewhere that we actually go. That's where our consciousness goes when we sleep. When our avatar, our vessel is sleeping and resting and recharging for the next day, that's where our actual spirit and our mind goes. It's to this different realm. It's a whole nother realm, and time is irrelevant there. You know, your memory is all there, and you're probably intertwined with everyone else's as well. So, like, have you ever had a dream and someone's in your dream that you haven't thought of in years? Like, why was this person in my dream? Because everyone's intertwined at the same time.
R.I.P. Matthew Perry, our beloved Chandler Bing, has passed away. And it's been reported that he drowned in his hot tub. Drowned in his hot tub? On October 17th, he began posting a very strange series of posts on Instagram all about Batman. And he captioned the first one, "No need to worry, everybody. I've got the streets tonight." Okay, a little bit random, but sure. 2 days later, on the 19th, he then posted, "Sleep well, everybody. I've got the city tonight." Matman instead of Batman, with the Batman symbol. Very strange yet again. Pretty much no one knows what's going on at this point. 3 days later, on the 22nd, Batman plays pickleball, WTF. Okay, now it's just getting super random, but why the Batman stuff? And of course, Batman is a vigilante who protects the good and gets rid of the bad, right? And fights evil. Here's where it gets really weird. The next day, on the 23rd, he posts a post saying, "This is what I've had to eat today. I'm Matman." And you can tell it's a woman's hand because of the nails, letting go of what seems to be beans or pomegranate seeds. I'm not sure. Of course, they're red, though. Then that same day, he posts a picture of a pumpkin with a Batman symbol. Do you know what I mean? No, we don't know what you mean, Matt. In fact, we're all very curious what you're talking about at this point.
For real.
Then the same day, he posts a video of the moon. That is it. And says, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm Matman." Basically, at this point, he's trying to tell us something. Because what is going on, right? What is he talking about? Batman and protecting the streets?
Maybe it's because, you know, he's giving us, the people, the bat symbol. You know, he wants us to come save him. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a symbol. He couldn't tell us, like, "Hey, come help me." But it's like, "Hey, come help me.
I'm trying to tell you something." And then once again that same day, in his last ever Instagram post, he posts a picture of himself in the hot tub that he drowned in, saying, "Oh, so warm water swirling around makes you feel good? I'm Matman." And 5 days later, he was found in that hot tub. As soon as I heard this news, I immediately questioned it. Number one, because it's so sudden. Number two, because he's only in his 50s. And regardless of his past, abuse towards substances, we all know he's been on the recovery and he's doing great and he's helping people and writing books and he seems to be okay. But drowning in a hot tub? are you kidding me? With all this Batman stuff and I'm trying to tell you something? And then boom, 5 days later, he's gone. Get out of here, man. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. I'm not fucking buying it. I'm not fucking buying it. I'm questioning everything like I always tell you guys to do. This is bullshit. There's more to this. There's more to the story. Absolutely, 100%. There's more to the story that we don't know. And I guarantee you, mark my words, come back to this video, save this video, share this video, make sure this shit goes viral. I guarantee you there will be more shit coming out about this case. It's already under investigation, so watch and wait and see what happens.
Dang, man. What y'all think happened to good old Matt, man?
Pay attention.
For all of us now. We all thought the Maya calendar ended in 2012, but that's not true. 2 archaeologists discovered a map inside a bottle on the Miami beach with a text that couldn't be translated into any language in the world. They were certain that the map depicted the Grand Canyon, so they headed there. Initially, they found nothing at the marked spot on the map and even considered turning back, until one of them stumbled upon a cave entrance so small that only one person could crawl through. Once inside it, they couldn't believe their eyes. There were ancient treasures and inscriptions on the walls that traced back to the Maya civilization. It continued the Maya calendar, even predicting the pandemic in 2019. The calendar ends in 2023, and the Maya foretell that the Earth will reverse its rotation. The CIA has even created a secret document on this subject called the Adam and Eve theory. Unfortunately, the 2 archaeologists vanished without a trace the following day, leaving behind only a report on their discovery. Hence, this story cannot be confirmed.
First off, I'm going to say that was not Joe Rogan. That was AI and an AI voiceover of Joe Rogan's voice. Because, yeah, they made all that up, y'all. Oh, wow. What's going on?
The game, stop acting stupid. You know what that man doing, man. You know what happened to that man, bro. At the Gucci Gang, after that poo-ass song that he said Gucci Gang like fucking 1,000 times in the song, literally. I forgot about that song. Go listen to it. Lil Pump, the Gucci Gang, go listen to it. It's fucking trash, right? It went viral for garbage music. D-Rose, every song he dropped was horrible. Now he fell off. This is how they get you. How is he keeping his lifestyle, going on? Well, billionaire. It's piping him down. He's painting his fingernails. It's not the first time he did this shit, bro. They've been doing it. He's been doing this for years. This man. This is selling your soul for real. Like, this shit not no game, man. Niggas are selling their morals. Niggas are getting fucked. Niggas are doing all type of shit to keep up this image and this lifestyle, bro. They're selling their morals. They're selling out, man. And they doing things that they wouldn't have done if they would have never got money, man. That is selling your soul.
What is up with all these rappers and their painted nails? Like, I thought people was going a little bit too far when dudes would go and, get a manicure. And when they ask, hey, do you want that clear coat? And they say, yeah. I'm like, you're going a little too far. That's what I thought, personal opinion. But, now it's normal to do that. It's normal to get them painted a certain color, and Lil Pump's even getting them shaped. Who paying for Lil Pump nails? We got an ice wall around us, y'all. I keep telling y'all it's flat.
Oh, nothing. Just casually, marching around Washington, D.C. at night. A bunch of soldiers.
Is
just
that
normal
all the migrants? Shit. All the migrants that they got? Training them at night.
Now, what is this on your neck? What is
I gotta
you
get
have
it
a tattoo that
retouched.
says neck? The tattoo that says neck. Well, I have one that's my tribal tattoo. I'm from the Pamunkey tribe, and
I kind of figured that.
Yeah, he's right.
Am I from
you from the monkey tribe?
Am I from the Pamunkeys too?
No.
Okay, just a second.
It's native. It's a Native American tribe, but
now, how long did you know that?
For about maybe 4 years.
Okay, cool
so
to the game.
So yeah.
So you didn't go in and some white dude say, "Hey, you from the Pamunkey tribe?"
No,
let me get that over.
No, my family did all that.
Okay, so they did the research.
Yeah.
And what?
The Pamunkey Indian tribe is one of the most prominent Indian tribes that first meet Europeans on the east coast of North America. Yet for the Pamunkey, who trace their origins through Pocahontas and her father, Wahan Seneca. Chief Powhatan's given name was Chief Wahan Seneca. This is Chief Wahan Seneca. We know what kind of people they were. We know the truth now.
We know the truth now.
Dwight
Howard, what's going on
now,
with Dwight?
This is where I'm going to start. Before I talk about Dwight, before we talk about
your disclaimers means
Dwight.
Where is he going? I don't know what kind of disclaimer this was. This disclaimers is crazy. Be careful.
Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Cam is lying if he tell you, I don't care what you do on your own time. And then Stat follows up. And women, you got to stop. For real, put the camera on me, for real. We got to stop telling niggas what you do in your own personal time has nothing to do with me. It does, my nigga. If you call, come on, man. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Those are the lies that are going on in society. We tell people it don't matter, but behind your back it matters. And that's what we gotta first start off by saying. Like you hear Stat saying this because what people do in their bedroom, that's between them. Not necessarily true, but I understand. You get what I'm saying? Because you telling them it don't matter, but then it does matter. And anybody watching this knows it does matter. Even to people that participate, it matters. Because people will say, oh, it don't matter. And as soon as they find out, they're outing them, so it matters. Yeah. And when it comes down to making money off the story, it matters. When it comes down to who dating you is going to matter. When it comes down to if we're gonna, look at Cam, but it's good the camera on Cam. When it comes down to if you're going to be in the locker room with them, it matters. Because there's about 30 teams that did not sign Dwight Howard because it matters. So let's dispel that. That's the first thing we got to dispel. The second thing is that is consensual. It's never consensual if you surprise somebody. How can you say it's consensual? It's a surprise. Yeah, this is... And I don't be meaning to laugh. Sometimes I make myself laugh, but it's not funny. But it is funny. Stupid, yo, he said it's consensual. So just think. You're somewhere, you're with somebody, and somebody walk out of the side door with a leprechaun outfit on. It's not longer consensual. It's not consensual. It's not consensual. Y'all want me to keep going? Because this makes sense. It makes sense, but people be lying, and folks can't get help if y'all lie. So that's not consensual. Consensual is agreeing beforehand on what's gonna happen. If it's not agreed to beforehand, it's not consensual. Young guys need to know this. Young ladies need to know this. It's not consensual if it's not
Y'all hear
agreed
that?
to beforehand. You put somebody on the spot and say, oh, it's consensual. No, it doesn't. Consensual doesn't work like that. Like growing up, I met a girl at the club. I tell her, listen, I only do the first night. If we got to wait, I can't do it because I don't got time like that. Tomorrow ain't promised. You know, I've changed since then a little bit, but that's where I am.
Bring that nigga back outside. Yo, bring that nigga back. I miss that nigga.
Tomorrow is not promised.
I miss that nigga,
it's
man.
Tonight only. It's tonight only.
Bring him back out. That nigga was with me in the whole house. I like that.
Yeah, Kim would say, what you told her? I told her it's tonight only.
Yo, man.
If it can't happen tonight, it never happened.
Oh, shit.
She said, well, tomorrow is going to be better for me. I said, I won't need it tomorrow. I need it tonight.
Oh, shit.
But,
he's not lying, yo. He's definitely not lying.
Yeah, we need it.
He's definitely not lying. It's 100%.
She said, well, my friend's going to be in town. I'm going to have a babysitter tomorrow. Forget the kids. Tonight or no night. Tonight is the only night that matters.
What I will say is this. They better hope Kitty don't come out the closet, out the litter box. Because if Kitty come out that litter box, shit could get real ugly, man. I would love to hear Kitty's point of view on this.
Would you have Kitty on the show?
Sure, why not?
I think it's a great idea.
Who's Kitty?
That's what I'm thinking.
Kitty, if you're watching this, we
gotta
need you on the show for a nice little exclusive interview.
We need the first interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's Kitty and what's going on with Dwight? I still don't know what's going on after that.
Hey, look, I really don't even know what else to say about this. I don't even know any other way to say it. How is it typical nonsense? I'm from New York City.
I just want to note something real quick. We're watching him react to him react to him. Let's go.
And can tell you this is accurate. The migrants have been interviewed and said they are UN soldiers. They are this is documented. There's proof. They are admitting verbally that they are UN soldiers. They're showing the cards that they are being paid by. That their weaponry has been found. The only reason I continue to press this issue, is for one reason. I feel like if we do not come together as a people, we lost already. The only way we stand a chance is if we come together as a people and defend this nation, defend each other. That's the only way we remotely have the possibility of standing a chance at this thing. That's why I keep talking. But thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Earth. I'm Alec Baldwin, TV star. You know, they say TV will rot your brain. That's absurd. TV only softens the brain like a ripe banana to take it all the way. We've created Hulu. Hulu beams TV directly to your portable computing devices, giving you more of the cerebral gelatinizing shows you want anytime, anywhere, for free.
Act out because I want your love. Dynamite!
Mushy mush. And the best part is there's nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, what are you going to do? Turn off your TV and your computer? Once your brains are reduced to a cottage cheese like mush, we'll scoop them out with a melon bowler and gobble them right on up. Oops. I think I'm drooling a little. Because we're aliens. And that's how we roll. Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world.
Literally just told us right there. That's crazy.
Get your ass in here and sit down. Now, if you know me, you knew I was coming. California got all the action. All the riots, the floods, the fires, and now apparently visitors. Now, I seen on the original post, people saying these are skydivers with flares. I got one issue with that. When I play this video, take a look at this one right over on the far right. Take a look at its movements. I'm not saying it ain't skydivers. Don't come for me with that. What I'm saying is, the maneuvers that it's pulling in midair is just unheard of. And not to mention how the other ones just stopping and breaking in midair and ain't going no damn well, just hovering. Well, it could be floating, but fuck that. You know what to do. Roll the footage.
Oh no.
Look, I ain't going back and forth.
So these skydivers? No way. No way those are skydivers.
Girl, keep your camera still.
If they disappear and come back.
And you are... Boy, boy, boy. What a time to be alive. Y'all see how the other ones just stop and hover while the other one said, hey, watch me. Look what I could do. Yeah, that's what make me think those are not skydivers. They could be. They could be. I'm open-minded. But you can't rub poop on my hand and tell me it's peanut butter either. Y'all know what to do. Get your ass up out of here. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna tag my backup page in the comments. That's where I'm gonna post all my political views. Cause they don't play that shit over here on this page. And I wanna keep this little page right here going. I enjoy this over here. Oh yeah. And I just find it strange how I'm on 20 YouTubers' channels. They reacting to my shit. I'm all over YouTube on everybody else's channel. But I can't get my people over here to subscribe to mine.
With that being said, y'all, we're going to pause the video right here. And I'm going to need every one of y'all that's watching this video right now to head over to TikTok and subscribe to Mika vs. Mika. Because she be dropping these videos. I'm telling y'all, like, come on, man. Y'all know what to do. You heard what she said. Y'all know what to do.
All you gotta do is go to my profile and click the YouTube button and subscribe. I mean, what's so hard? Oh yeah, and I'm finna start me a Rumble, so y'all get ready for that one. I'll be back and let y'all know. Now y'all can go. Get the hell up out of here.
States will not be spared if this war in Gaza continues. And this comes as
I know. I'm probably gonna get some backlash for this video, but I don't care. I just don't care. So let's get into it. It just makes me excited hearing all of this news. But first, I want to say rest in peace to everybody who has lost their lives due to selfish, wicked, evil human beings. Rest in peace. And it's getting crazy. Remember how I said shit getting weird? Shit is getting very weird. It's biblical. I know people, demons inside of their bodies just cannot stand to hear the word Bible, God, Yahweh, Yahshua, Jesus Christ. But hey, truth is the truth. And the truth of the matter is, it's going to be a lot of people lose their lives and are not prepared. It's going to be a lot of people shocked at just how true the Bible is. I know y'all get tired of hearing me say that y'all always worried about the wrong shit. But y'all are always worried about the wrong shit. Do y'all know just how real this shit is getting? And nobody is realizing it? Nobody is taking the time to sit back and realize just how true the word is. Everybody want to talk about ancestors. Everybody want to talk about God, all these different gods. But the truth of the matter is, there's only one God, and his word does not lie. And hearing about all these rumors of wars and possible World War III going on is also written. How many of y'all have opened up y'all Bibles to even see the signs? But what gets me is that y'all try to downplay the actual believers that believe in Jesus Christ and that believes that he is still alive. He's an alive God, and his word is true. Y'all try to make people who believe look stupid. Y'all try to make people who believe feel bad about believing, but the truth of the matter is we feel bad for y'all, honestly, because y'all just don't get it.
News report the same story word for word. They are robots.
Some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias, to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
That's crazy.
Do you have to show to the American public that would merit an actual impeachment of Joe Biden and prove that today isn't just about enacting political revenge?
This isn't about political revenge. We have the bank accounts. We can see, man, you can see that the homes that the Bidens own can't be afforded on a congressional or Senate salary. You also understand that it's not normal for family members to receive millions of dollars from overseas interests. Those things aren't normal. That's not normal to have 20 shell companies. These things are not normal, and it alludes to not only just widespread corruption, but money laundering, if not influence peddling itself. We also have the vice president at the time on record saying that the prosecutor was fired. Well, son of a bitch, the prosecutor was fired, right? Because the prosecutor was going after the company that his son was working on. That's what we have. If you can't see that, if you are that blunt, look, I'll turn it over to the attorneys.
Can't see that. They think it's political revenge.
It's because you don't report on it.
Reporting on it today.
I'm not sure how you know what the American people think, but here's what they might wonder. If you're a federal prosecutor, you would be asking yourself, how can there not have been an indictment for para violation against Hunter Biden? This would be very much the basis of a Foreign Corrupt Practices Act investigation, given the circumstances that we know.
Man, hey, with these elections coming up, you're going to be seeing all type of people arguing about stuff like this. It's going to be crazy stuff. I don't like to get too into the politics on this channel or anything like that, but I mean, they was stating facts, not going to lie.
That could be angels.
Angels?
Could be an alien or an angel.
What do you even see?
Or what if it's an angel and God bestowed it?
Do y'all see anything, or am I tripping?
We don't know. We can't really say. Oh.
I don't see nothing. I know they ain't talking about this little black thing right here. Yeah, I'm tripping trying to find what he's looking at. It must be that black thing in the sky.
It's like a UFO or some shit.
My guy. Now what we not finna do is play with God's word. Now if God said he laid the earth on its foundations and put a firmament over us, then that's exactly what he did. See, in the Bible, God told Isaiah the difference between a ball and a circle. God knew exactly what wordplay he was using in the Bible to describe the earth. In the Bible, God also speaks about the four corners of the earth. A ball does not have corners, but a flat surface do. Now, when I say four corners of the earth, this is what I mean. The same way that man made a compass, a circle compass, and put north, east, south, and west, I'm speaking of exactly that. God also says in the Bible that he set a compass upon the face of the earth. Now, remember when I said that God made the earth as a compass? Okay, so let's talk about it. Now, the compass only recognizes north. North always points towards the center. Hint, the North Pole. Any other direction is only based off the direction of north. How could a compass point south on a globe if they are saying that south is downwards? East and west are curved lines that constantly readjust to align with north. So y'all question is, how come when I'm flying in a plane, I end up in the same place I came from? Well, that only happens with east and west. So if you say that you circled the whole world and ended up in the same place, that's because you were going east and west. But let me tell you something, traveling south is a whole different ballgame. See, because south is any direction leaving the center. See, because if you begin to head south, you will reach the Antarctica ice wall. So traveling south, you will never end up back at the same place. See, because there's a reason they won't allow y'all to travel south and end up at the ice wall. Like, bruh, come on. Even the compass don't want you traveling south. That's why it always points back to north, telling you to turn around every time you start to travel south. See, because if you decide to keep going and get past that ice wall, you will realize there is, in fact, a firmament over us, keeping anyone from leaving this earth. We couldn't be living in a globe if we wanted to. See, water has to be contained. They say that the earth is 71% water, so that by itself would be impossible. And I know y'all probably be wondering, where do rainbows come from? Now, scientists will tell you they self, to make a rainbow, you need water, light, and a mirror. See, when God said he created the firmament, he spreaded it out like a molten looking glass. See, them big rainbows that you see is proof that we live underneath the firmament. It's the sunlight reflecting off of the firmament to remind us of his promise to never flood the earth again. See, God said he set the earth on its foundations so that it should never be moved. But scientists are saying that we are spinning and moving 1,040 miles per hour. And in 1927, we had no idea what the earth looked like, but created this picture.
Crazy.
Now,
right?
all of a sudden, in 1997, they go see the earth and it looked exactly like that picture? No. Now, do y'all know who this man is? Probably not. But this is Richard E. Byrd. He was one of the first to discover Antarctica in 1928. See, he found evidence of the flat earth with the firmament over us. Even in his diaries and writings, he said it. See, he traveled all the way to the four corners of the earth. See, and when he found this discovery, what did our government do? They all went down to Antarctica 3 years later to claim a piece of it and to keep the truth hidden from us. That's why the Antarctica ice wall today is just like Area 51. Nobody could go there. Why is that? Are they hiding the truth? See, because that's what it seems like. Because that's what it is. See, and they just keep telling y'all all these lies and y'all just get brainwashed by it. They tell y'all they fly to the moon. See, because my question is, how you gonna fly to the moon when God said he made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night? Meaning that the moon and the sun ain't even solid objects. They're luminary. You can't just go up there and land on it. Like, come on, bro. Everybody know that that landing was fake. The flag up there waving. You could see a shadow on the moon. Y'all talking about the stars is outer space. But in the videos and in the pictures, there's no stars in space. See, because y'all gonna have to do more than that to convince me. Because in Romans 3 and 4, God said, let Yah be the truth and every man a liar. But I know y'all gonna ask me, Anaya, how do sunsets work if the earth is flat? See, in Job 9 and 7, God says, who commands the sun and it does not rise? See, on y'all's globe earth, y'all believe that the sun is setting and rising, but in reality, it's all just about perspective. For example, have y'all ever heard of a vanishing point? See, because in reality, the sun and the moon are not setting and rising. They are rotating. See, because the farther that is getting away from us to rotate around the earth, it's seeming as if it's...
Look, she going in right now, y'all. I'm telling you, everything that she's saying, everything, these is gems.
Going down. And the closer that it's getting from making its way back around to us, it seems as if it's rising. It's all due to perspective from where we're at.
crazy, y'all.
Okay, so y'all like, yeah, nah, I mean, that sound good. But how do seasons work then? See, what I need y'all to know is that the sun and the moon are actually closer than what they are telling y'all. The sun and the moon are inside the firmament with us. See, electromagnetism actually perfectly explains how the sun and the moon rotates on Earth. See, the sun and the moon are not rock or gas, they're light sources. Now, these light sources are in the shape of a disc that rotate the Earth like a clock, but in a coil-like spiral, dictating the seasons and the climate as it goes. See, now when the sun is beyond the equator ring, the northern hemisphere experiences summer, and the southern hemisphere experiences winter. Inversely, when below the equator ring, the southern hemisphere will experience summer, and the northern hemisphere will experience winter. They got y'all thinking that there's life beyond the Earth. There is no space, there is no other planets out there. God says he sits at the top of the firmament. Those planets that y'all are seeing in those telescopes, those are called wandering stars. All of these are light sources. They are not solid objects. Alright, Anais, so how does a solar eclipse work on a flat Earth? And why can't we see stars during an eclipse of the sun and the moon? See, God says in eclipses, the sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and glorious days of the Lord. As so, see, a solar eclipse happens when the sun and the moon decides to rotate over each other. As so. Okay, so why can't we see stars during a solar eclipse? See, God says immediately after the distress of those days, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. So why can't you see stars during a solar eclipse? His word tells you everything you need to know. There is nothing outside the firmament that they know of because they can't get past the firmament. God tells us he placed water above the firmament. All these people didn't have the same vision for no reason. There is many times that they have snitched on themselves, saying that they never been outside the earth, saying that there's nowhere to go, saying that they never been to the moon for real. They even be putting the truth into the cartoons. They are steady trying to break the firmament. They trying to nuke the firmament, sending rockets up there to break the firmament. They trying everything in their power. And as a matter of fact, my next video, I'm going to be showing y'all videos of them really saying they ain't never been to the moon. I'm going to be showing y'all videos of them trying to nuke the firmament, them trying to send rockets to the firmament, and even putting hidden truth into these cartoons and movies. These people know exactly what they are doing. And they know exactly what the firmament is. I'm telling y'all, that's exactly the reason why we can't go to the Antarctica ice wall. You can't fly over it. You can't do nothing. They don't want you seeing nothing, knowing nothing. Because they know once we find out that there is an end to this earth, that we gonna know the Bible is the true history of this world. And I want y'all to know that there is no other planets outside of this firmament. When God said he created the earth, I'm pretty sure he would have said I created Saturn, Mars, Neptune, and Venus. He calls those wandering stars. And I want to tell y'all so bad what stars are, but y'all can just see it in the next video because I don't have time to actually explain it right now because I only have 10 minutes on TikTok. But when I tell y'all the truth about stars, it's going to blow y'all mind. See, because what I want y'all to know is back in the day in them old Bibles, before all the wordings was getting changed into their own interpretation, in 2 Samuel 11:11, it said that the earth was flat. But that was before they started changing everything, so people wouldn't know the truth. And that's why God said those who took away from his word and added to his word will be greatly punished. So the whole point to this video is, let Yah be the truth, and every man.
Man, look, man. Listen, y'all globetrotters not messing with us flat earthers. Y'all really not, man. Listen, the flat earthers, they put in the work, man. They got the evidence. They question everything and they prove it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hey, whatever her page is, Cold-Hearted Zen, I don't even know if that's the actual page, but listen, whatever her page is, someone go ahead and comment that. Whatever her page is, someone put that in the comment section. We need to go follow her right now because she was dropping straight gem after gem.
Are you a Christian? Am I a Christian? Okay. See, that's a very, great question, you know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this, okay?
No. Answer the question first. It's a great question because a Christian is someone that's repented of their sins. That doesn't support sexual immorality. That's not walking for fame. But if you're a Christian, you need to repent of your sins. Otherwise, just like any person here, not just you, you'll find yourself in hell.
All right, okay, hold on, wait.
So are you a Christian?
Hey, let me talk, all right?
Are you a Christian?
Okay, first of all, I came here to see Ronaldo. I'm in Manchester right now. You're asking me questions about God, okay? I love God, but...
Just if you're...
Hey.
I want to know.
Hey, okay. Yeah, let me tell you this. Stop talking to me, sir. Have a nice day.
I thought so. His father's a Christian, and he's afraid to acknowledge the question because he knows what I'm saying is right.
That's crazy.
This is Grave Creek Mound, the oldest Indian burial ground in America. Only 1,000 feet away sits the old West Virginia State Penitentiary. There was a castle, right? People in that area know that castle and those mounds were built together. Ancient artifacts were found there, with ancient writing predicting the stars and astrology. This was built by the Adena tribe. Look at them. We know what kind of people they were. Now ask yourself, why would you build a large jail right outside of a large indigenous Indian mound? Because they didn't build it. Exactly. Ancient nobility priests were buried at the bottom of that mound, and they also lived in that castle. We know the truth now.
We know the truth now, y'all. Definitely. They always covering stuff up. Whoa, so that's what's going on with Dwight Howard. Wait a minute. That's crazy. Crazy, right? Crazy.
Yeah, what you're seeing right now is absolute chaos. Everywhere you look in this matrix, you're seeing chaos. And that's because duality. There's light and dark within all things, within yourself. So that means this matrix has light and dark. And what you're seeing right now is a lot of darkness, but people have been seeing comments everywhere saying that this is it. It's never going to stop all this negativity, but it will. It will if you remember who you are at the core and why you are here, and you do not have fear to what's going on right now, because fear is the lowest vibration. And these negative entities that are running this matrix, running this shit show, this circus that we live in, want you on a low vibration. They want the whole collective all around the world to be on a low vibration right now, because they feed off your fear. That's like how we eat food. They're eating all your fear. That's how they stay in charge, in control of this matrix. To do with the war, don't have fear about what's going on, because there is extraterrestrials that they're not talking about in the news, on the mainstream media, that are involved over there. It goes deeper and deeper than what you would think. There's a lot of fake shit going on over there as well that they're putting on mainstream media. That's why you should not watch the news right now. They want you in fear. That's why the news channel is the thing. Do you get me? So all you need to be doing right now is making your reality all about love. Whatever love means to you. Love is the highest vibration. Turn off your goddamn TVs. Turn off social media. Stop watching the fake ass news. Stop it. It's lowering your vibration. This is what they want. And when you raise your vibration, you won't be in such a cloudy mindset. You will understand why this matrix that we live in right now has to collapse so the new can come in.
Yo, what he was saying was fact, y'all. It's all about love. For us to be able to function in this fifth dimension, it has to be about love.
WTF is that?
In my backyard.
What's going on here?
I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes, they have big eyes, like I can't explain it, and big mouth. They're tiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Happened to me. Keep in mind, this is midnight, and I'm fixing a truck in my backyard. At this point, I'm only with my brother, and I hear something fall from the sky. I turn around, the only thing I see is a big light falling from the sky, and moments after, I feel a big impact and a bang, sort of like a big impact fall. So when that happened, the only thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature, probably around 8, 10 feet tall, very thin.
Forced to get the COVID vaccine, or I was kicked out.
See?
There was no way around it, or I could kiss my benefits goodbye.
That's how they catch you up right there.
Undocumented immigrants allowed to be serving in the military. Do you mean the undocumented immigrants that were forced vaccinated through the border? Bullets that just lived right through? No vaccine for them, right? It's just our good old military brothers. It's just their force. Just you if you want to have the job, fly anywhere. It's only you. Not them. Does it start to make sense yet? See, so what's it gonna be?
Pay attention. So apparently somebody has seen this portal-like shape in the park in Detroit. What the fuck is that?
Hey, I think they had like another portal in Detroit too, if I'm not mistaken.
Seriously, what the fuck is that? That look like a big ass crystal.
Hey, look at the back of it.
That like an eye. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. If anybody see any of these around the city, anywhere, tag me. That looked mighty fucking interesting if you ask me. If anybody can explain what the fuck that was, let me know. Let me know what y'all think about that portal looking ass crystal structure in the middle of Detroit in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want more exclusive content. Get in motion.
Yo, I swear earlier this year there was like another portal type thing that had popped up in Detroit. It was a lot bigger though. It was crazy. I'm gonna see if I could try to find that and popped it up on the screen somewhere or something. But that means, man, something's going on with Detroit. It's probably something going on in a lot of the major cities.
So let's talk about last night, something that people might have missed spiritually. How everybody, they went out and went to these Halloween parties, right? But they missed something. What are you talking about? See, also last night we had a blood moon eclipse. And everybody should already know by now, what does the moon do? An energy harvesting machine? See, even the police know at a certain time when the moon is active, it affects people and how they might spiritually / emotionally react. It's also a well-known fact that the full blood moon, it brings out the dark side in low vibration emotions such as rage, shame, grief, lusting, a whole variety of low vibrating energies. And then people wearing these costumes, they don't even know why they wearing a costume. The reason why people are wearing the costumes is to embody these spirits. See, what we gotta understand is everything happens spiritually before it happens physically. Everything happens in the mental and the spiritual before it ever touches and manifests in the physical. So before the fun began, what energy was already put in motion? You feel me? We in the spiritual ass warfare, boy. Y'all better tap the fuck in. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Was it reaching or was it on point? Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Man, me and my wife was just talking about that. We was like, you know, what is Halloween? Why do we even celebrate Halloween? You know, people be having all this demonic stuff everywhere, and you know, our whole society is all about demonic things right now. You know, it's all over the music industry, the Hollywood, all of that. So I don't know, man. It's just, it's crazy.
Yo, did you know the different colored caps on water bottles mean something? Check this out. So a water bottle that has a white cap is processed water. Now if it has a blue cap, it's spring water. If it has a black cap, it's alkaline water. If it has a green cap, it's flavored spring water. If it has a red cap, it's sparkling or carbonated water. And if it has a yellow cap, it's flavored or vitamin enhanced water. Now guys, don't take this as facts. Please do your own research. I'm just doing research myself, and this is what I come up with. And when I find out things like this, I like to share it with you guys. So please do your own research and find out for yourself. Peace, get woke, and keep rising. Hey woke ones, if you want to find out where I'll be getting all this information from, add me on Snapchat. I'll be posting clips on my story. Plus, I'll add you back.
Okay. I don't know how true that is. I'm gonna definitely be looking at it.
They found another advanced world just outside of Antarctica. They don't want us going there. Once you understand, there's more land beyond Antarctica. What's another word for more? Extra. What's another word for land? Territory. Put that together in a word, extraterra. If somebody came from the extraterra outside of Antarctica, we might call them an extraterrestrial from the outer space.
Outer space, y'all. Not up there, out there.
We are about to get into the truth origins about Halloween. And before you celebrate this holiday, I advise you to watch this video first. Before Halloween was called Halloween, it was a holiday called Samhain, and it was celebrated from October 31st to November the 1st. This holiday originated in Europe in the medieval era. See, some of the things they used to do during this holiday was make a big ass bonfire and also make certain sacrifices like harvest sacrifices or children sacrifices. Yes, you heard that shit right. Oh, I almost forgot to tell y'all they had dark fairies, shape-shifting creatures, and more low vibrating entities that walked the realm, you know, during this time. It was also a well-known fact that during this time, the spiritual veil is thin to none. So there's a lot of spiritual activity that's going on. And I know some of you was wondering, well, how did it get into churches? Well, after the Celtics got their ass whooped by the Romans, after the Romans defeated them, they had to try to find a way on how to convert them into Christianity. And well, all thanks they was born to replace the pagan holiday and make them more comfortable with Christianity. When in that good book did it say change shit to make people comfortable? Let me know in the comments if y'all still gonna celebrate this holiday or not. Let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Follow me on YouTube if y'all want more exclusive content.
Y'all ever heard of that holiday, Samhain? Or whatever they say?
There's
Go back.
wait, go back.
What the heck?
There's a UFO on GTA. Y'all, they're letting us know something.
Ain't that the truth?
Understanding the law of cause and effect via the law of duality, we understand that thought is what sets up the karmic pattern. Remembering that thought is first image as an idea, then it is word as an idea, then it is action as an idea. Those are the component parts of cause and effect. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As ye sow, so shall ye reap, said the good preacher. Scared the congregation to death with that. And he should have been explaining the positive aspect of that principle. Karma is not all bad. That karma is essential for getting to where you're going. That your thinking can develop and change your karmic pattern. That your imagination, through the practice of visualization, can change your karmic pattern. That meditation can change your karmic pattern. Cause and effect. The mental plane sets into motion that which will manifest on the physical plane. What we see before us, including our bodies, is a result of thought. The manifest universe, the physical forms, colors, sounds, and the odors are the result of thought. Each one of us is an idea in the great mind of God. Each one of us is a great idea in each one of our minds. Why it is important to think well of yourself. Very important.
Yo, everything starts in the mind first. Everything starts from the spiritual
132
realm.
days. I've eaten absolutely nothing but watermelon. I don't think y'all
132.
understanding the significance of what I'm doing. This is spiritual war. You gotta go back to Genesis to understand this. All the way back to Genesis, chapters 1 and 2. In Genesis chapter 1 and 2, paradise was on earth. We lived in heaven on earth. And there was only one commandment to obey, and that was eat fruit. That was the only commandment that we had. All these fucking 10 commandments and all this shit and all these fucking rules and laws, and there was none of that. God said, I've given you every fruit with the seed and every herb bearing seed. This shall be your meat. And God said, don't eat from this tree, because the minute you eat from it, you shall surely die. And y'all know how the story goes. And I'm not saying this is exactly how it went, but we just gonna go with it. The fucking serpent came, representing darkness, deceived Eve into eating from the tree that God said don't eat from. And then Adam ate from that tree, and us eating shit that we weren't supposed to eat got us kicked out of heaven. Like, do you understand? Like, in the garden, we were living in heaven on earth. Heaven was on earth. There wasn't no fucking heaven in the goddamn sky. Heaven was on earth. There was no sickness. There was no disease. There was no suffering. There was no death. There was no hate. There was no killing. There was no violence. There were no fucking carnivores. There were no fucking omnivores. Fruit was our meat. The animals ate plants. Not even animals were eating each other. And the minute we started eating shit that we weren't supposed to eat, our heaven on earth turned into hell on earth. Sickness entered the world, disease, death, suffering, violence, hatred, killing. There was no depression in the garden. There was no depression in paradise. There was no anxiety. There was no fear. There was no worry. Eating something that we weren't supposed to eat is the root cause of all of the suffering throughout humanity's existence.
That's crazy. I never really thought about it like that, right? About the whole of Adam and Eve making them eat the wrong food. And when you think about it in today's time, that's all we do is eat stuff that we're not supposed to be eating, you know, like fast food and, you know, just all this processed food, fake food. You know, we don't even know what's in the food. So I think it's time for me to go on a little watermelon fast as well. Maybe we should all go on a little watermelon fast and see how long we can do it for. 132 days is a long time, but clearly it's possible, y'all.
You know, this consciousness is becoming a trend. Everybody jumping in their third eye bag like it's so new. Hoping it go cool. Spirit bombing, chopping the chakras, popping the tofu. From Whole Foods, but they don't get the whole food. GMO wax pack, you don't get the whole food. Vegetarian veggie slow chewed. Can't even talk about cow and fuck up your whole mood. But it's deeper than that, Tess. It start off with your school, kids TV shots, create the slow moves, hop in your pool, bromine filled with bromine, info so glued, we hope lose, and it seems if they dogging us, it seems. I used to ask myself, why the fuck is everybody asleep? Then I thought about it. Most of these niggas following their dreams. But it's deeper than that. Dentist to dentist setup, fluoride toothpaste, create toothaches, you fake, or a jail give you braces. They be two races to straighten up that big white smile. If you don't got it, they say you Satan, and they feed you from the anesthesia. You know how I know these some evil motherfuckers? Dentist say don't eat sweets to fuck up your teeth, and soon as you leave, he give you a sucker. That's fire, that's fire. But look, it ain't no medium with these encyclopedia medium meat eaters who don't believe in the hype. Look at Nick Cannon. Soon as we get a conscious star, he fall victim to what the meteorite. Oh, but they ain't get it? Conscious star, fall, meteorite? That's just a way for them to stop a sound. Because when the meteorite or conscious star is falling, that's just a way for them to calm it down.
Hey, you going crazy with the conscious rap.
Hope is not real, yo. I'm gonna say that again. Hope is not real.
It's not.
Belief ain't real.
Ain't no such thing as hope. Either it is or it isn't. Hope is what got generations of us fucked up spiritually, hoping on some shit. When has hope ever worked in your life? In your real life, nigga? Did you hope to pay your bills, nigga? No, nigga. You went and paid your bills. Do you hope to raise your kids? No. You raise your kids. Or you don't raise your kids. You don't need no book to tell you that.
Look, hope ain't real. Free Rashad Jamal, y'all.
Let's talk about ancient spiritual symbolism. So we're going to talk about the fleur-de-lis. We're going to talk about the Trinity symbol. We're going to talk about the doors behind Jesus. We're going to talk about the pillars in Freemasonry. They're all the same exact thing. It is the left path, the right path, the middle path. It is the left brain, the right brain, the pineal gland. It is the path through the middle. The door to the chamber was on the right side, but that door leads through the middle and into the third, right? Revelations. This is the Kundalini energy hemi-syncing throughout your brain. And so the fleur-de-lis right here at the very top, you'll see the significance. There's 2 petals curled under and then 1 up. This is the middle path. You have left and right, masculine and feminine. But then you have source, prana, prima materia, creator, right up the middle, right? So you're not electric, you're magnetic. You went within yourself to find this, right? And so this is symbolically represented all throughout all religions, all spiritual teachings, all secret teachings. It is also related to the pine cone and the piece of corn, right? You have your Anunnaki, you know, touching that forehead with that pineal gland with that pine cone, or it's corn. Well, which one is it? Well, it's both, okay? Depending on where you're at, what part of the world you're from, it's corn. Well, why would it be corn? Because you peel the husk back to reveal the inner food of the corn, right? The life giver. You're peeling back the left side, you're peeling back the right side, the corn is now exposed. This is the symbolic representation with the corn. The symbolic representation with the pine cone is the fact that a pine cone, for it to germinate and to give new life in woods, it needs to be heated. And so you'll hear about like structured fires or controlled burns. Some forests need these in order for the undergrowth to develop and the forest to thrive. So in order for this to happen, you must have heat, the fire that tears down, destroys, burns down. But it is in that darkness, it is in that deep area of death, right, that is within the forest, to where new life blooms. This is where it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You come back around. It is the snake eating its own tail. And so it is part of the cyclical time. It is nature. Well, how does that relate to us? Is that when we raise our chrism and it gets to the vagus nerve and it starts to vibrate and it turns into a gas and it evaporates and it rises up to your pineal gland, this is the same process. So you know, you've heard about your pineal gland and it being closed off or supposedly closed off, right? Well, how do you get it to open? Well, it is that meditation, it is that deep rhythmic controlled breathing, it is practicing your chrism each month. And what will happen is that you will raise that seed, you will heat that pineal gland up symbolically through baptism through fire. And then once that oil is baptized, it will raise and go to the pineal gland, the middle chamber. And so these are all symbolic representations. You'll see the 2 peacocks down there, right? Left, right, middle. Fleur-de-lis, left, right, middle. Sun and the moon, left, right, middle. This is why in Freemasonry you have the pillar of the sun, you have the pillar of the moon, Jachin and Boaz. This is the left path, the right path, but it is all about the middle path. It's not about the sun or the moon, the wanderers. It's about Polaris. It's fixed in his beliefs, in his spiritual teachings, and his ancient wisdom carried throughout the ages.
Yo, he breaking down the science to the whole thing right there.
Someone
y'all.
asked me to elaborate on the whole energy harvesting matrix, so let's fucking go. At the core of your being, this is what you are. You are pure divine light and love. You are infinite consciousness. You are the entirety of the universe and creation itself. You are so fucking powerful, and your soul knew that by reincarnating into this physical plane, it would have to suffer from amnesia from the truth of what it is, and it would spend this lifetime following the breadcrumbs back to source. When we reincarnate, we develop an ego, a created self, a personality, an identity that we attach ourselves to. So for example, in me in this lifetime, it's Laura. It's a female whose name is Laura. But Laura is not who I am. It's the part that I'm playing in this life right now. The whole fun of this video game is remembering that you're God, is remembering that you are so fucking powerful and that you create your reality. So by suffering from amnesia, living life through separation, and attaching ourselves to our identity, our egos, we then give our energy to the Matrix. The Matrix being a simulation of the human experience. People being unconscious and unaware of their divine power, because that was the whole point. We were not taught, we were programmed from a very young age that this is how it works. We were indoctrinated. We were conditioned to believe that this is just the way your reality works and you actually have no power over it. So here you are existing in a matrix that literally feeds off of your divine energy, because without this divine energy, it cannot be powered up and function. It is quite literally like a fucking machine. So when you have an entire species totally unaware that they're God, stuck in separation, stuck in lower vibrational frequencies like fear and anger and just shit, this is what happens. Your power is not diminished, but you are just giving it to the wrong source. You are giving your divine power away to your external circumstances, to your external reality, whether that's your job or going out in clubs or like all of this illusional shit that just keeps you far away from the truth of knowing that it all starts with you. So, energy matrix harvesting program thing is basically a fake simulation of life that could not thrive if all of these divine creators were not unconsciously giving away their power. We chose to reincarnate at this time in history because this is when the levels of awareness are going up, because all of the souls who are reincarnating here are volunteering here to raise the vibrational frequency of the planet. So when this happens, the matrix, the illusion, the veil, the mass hypnosis cannot survive that because it thrives on the lower vibrational frequencies. When you are so anchored and grounded in authenticity and love and light and compassion, the matrix can't survive that, because if the matrix operates in the lower energetic fields, it needs you to be at your lowest to feed off of your highest. But if you're at your highest, it's gonna fucking collapse. Which means so many fucking souls reincarnated to simply forget that they're divine source, knowing that in this lifetime they would remember, they would assist as many other souls who are giving away their divine energy and remind them of how fucking powerful they are, so we can collapse the matrix, the illusion. Done. Ditto. I just released my second ebook, How to Not Lose Your Shit After Unplugging from the Matrix, which I highly believe is a necessity at this point to learn how to navigate this world and not get lost in all of the guilt and anxiety and what do I do and what's the right way to do it, because there is no right way to do it. If you have any questions, leave them below, because I love this one. So if you got more, bring them on. Love you.
Yo, basically what she said, this whole thing is like the movie The Matrix, right? But just imagine if everyone was to awaken up from the matrix and realize that they are truly a god and that they are trapped in this fake simulation, right? What if when you did wake up from this matrix, the world just kind of seems like Zion now? It's not good. It's these machines that have taken over, and we volunteer to come here and, you know, let them use our energy to be in this virtual reality, right? And that's what we're in right now. Do you think people would wake up and want to go back to that world, or they would want to stay here where their lives are different, where they can enjoy all of these things, these fake things? What do y'all think?
I know they did not. Like the CDC, they said what? They admitting to what exactly? Like, how are you really gonna make a mistake and just do that to millions of people and say, oh, my bad?
Like,
this gotta be a joke.
Finally admits failure. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky said, for 75 years, CDC and public health have been preparing for COVID-19. And on our big moment, our performance did not reliably meet expectations.
Hold on, what? Hold on, we gotta pause that real quick. Hey, look how goofy you look when I paused it. Did y'all read that, how I read that? Let's read that again.
For 75 years, CDC and public health have been preparing for COVID-19. And on our big moment, our performance did not reliably meet expectations.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought she said. What you mean you've been prepared on this for so many years and did not meet up to your expectations? Yeah, tell the people exactly what your expectations were. You were expecting a way higher fatality rate, weren't you? You expected more people to be lined up to get this done, didn't you? We prepared all these years and it just did not turn out the way we expected. Oh dear. That was her response. That is not no apology. I hope they was not trying to say that was an apology. Because that was not no damn apology. Did y'all hear that? No. Y'all did hear it and we read it. When they sit up there and talk to us like that, that really is an insult of our intelligence. Because how dare you? That wasn't even an apology. And forget just the apology, people need to be jailed. You can't just do stuff to millions of people on a mass scale and nothing happen to you. Or can you? It's okay, y'all. It's okay, family. They ain't got too long. And I find it very coincidental that as soon as they had to admit that they messed up, which they didn't even really admit all the way, somebody, after all the years he's been there in business, decides to step down.
Wow.
It's just a coincidence, though. Just a coincidence.
Y'all think it's just a coincidence? Yeah, right.
The true goal in spirituality is to elevate your consciousness and accumulate enough energy to transcend the cycles of reincarnation. See, what happens is when most people die, their consciousness is still resonating on a 3D level. So when they transition from their physical body to their light body, they don't know how to navigate through the astral realms. So they naturally seek out the material realm again out of familiarity. When you separate from your physical body, you still have a consciousness. So the inner part of you that's aware will still exist after you leave the body. When you leave the body, you first exist in a lower astral realm that looks just like this world, just less colorful. Most people don't actually know that they died because it feels like being in a dream. So they'll unconsciously follow the light, which leads you back to be reincarnated. The reason you spend all these hours meditating, studying, and engaging in these spiritual practices is to gain enough light so you can become fully conscious at the time of death, and you can navigate freely in the spiritual world to create your own reality. See, if you don't have enough light or energy, you get pulled back into the reincarnation light matrix based on magnetism. So this is why they say you must transcend your desires and attachments, because these things can magnetize you back to the physical realm.
Yo, he ain't lying, y'all. Like, these Minecraft videos get me every time as well, though. But the goal is to get up out of here, to leave this mud. We trying to not come back here. We don't want to be reincarnated again. It's to leave, to gain enough knowledge, enough light, like he said, to not have to go through that again. Because when you go through it, like what they were saying earlier in one of the earlier videos, you come in here with a little bit of amnesia, you know, so you're not going to have any knowledge of your past life. So you just have to do it again and again. You get stuck in this cycle.
Okay, y'all, so this right here is a new art display that they have in the Denver airport. And I'm going to let this lady in the video explain it to y'all. It depicts the flat earth.
It's sand. At the North Pole, there's this hole that leads up to this arrow. The arrow points down to what it looks like perhaps a firmament, to a train station. I should also mention the world is depicted as flat over there. From the train station, from the arrow, we come down here. Perhaps a way to get in and out of the world as we know it. Again, surrounded by rocks and sand. Maybe this is where the lizard people live. Okay, that's weird.
We done seen multiple maps and information come out about the flat earth theory. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this video, and if y'all think the earth is flat. And if you don't think the earth is flat, do you think there's a firmament around the earth? But like I always say, keep vibrating high and stay rich.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the things in the Denver airport are put there on purpose just to test people, just to see if they can figure it out. Like, let's see if they know what this means. Because most people don't. They're just going to walk past it and say, this looks cool. They're going to say, what is this? This looks weird.
350. 400. 450. 500.
Did y'all know that money is an energy ritual? You spend your time working a job that's barely giving you money to survive. You stress out about bills, food, your time, your minimum wage, gas, rent, water, food, all over money. Just think about it. Money has no meaning without you. And TikTok, please do not take this video down because I'm speaking from an entertainment purpose. Just think about it. If you stop caring about money and care about your purpose, like the people of these major corporations, you stress out and get angry at the government because you can't take care of your life. Money is nothing but energy. Why do you think they make you pay for fines they deem criminal? When they give you tickets, when you gotta bail out? Because they know that money will make your life harder and you will stay in the cycle of stress. These owners of these major corporations funding governmental organizations that are in control of how much you make. These people who deem your wage, your worth, your time, and they choose from these organizations who gets to get money. That's why there are famous people, rappers who have a lot of money. They influence and distract just as these major corporations tell them to in exchange for money.
I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged.
And that's just one form of major money. Imagine everything else. So question, why do you let money control you? Why do you pay for water? Why do you pay for food? These are natural things that you shouldn't pay for, and you're letting these people get away with it because you are too distracted. If everybody just stops and actually think, there are factories printing money. You are priceless. That's why they want you to spend 60 years working for their money. That has no meaning without you. So are you going to be a consumer or a producer? Because their money just keeps growing and yours just keeps slowing. Seriously, stop letting money control your energy. Y'all stay dangerous and become entrepreneurs.
Yeah, for real, man. Y'all gotta stop with the money, man. People go crazy over money. It's like, and everybody always wants money. You want so much money, but when you get money, what you gonna do with it? You just want to spend it or just buy stuff. You don't really want money. It's like, what do you really want? You know, you gotta find out what your true purpose is in life, and then the money won't really matter to you as much.
You're actually out of the body when you're dreaming at night. So when you sleep for 7 or 8 hours, you're going to spend 3 hours. This is medical studies now. This is hard, no science now. We've known this since the 1950s when we discovered the 4 brainwaves. You spend 3 hours out of the body into the 5th dimension. The question is, where do you go?
Let me explain it like this. Your soul is more physical than your physical body. People have ascension symptoms, multidimensional symptoms all the time. Headaches, dizziness, ear ringing. The most interesting thing that everybody loves to talk about, astral projection. Your intuition, your emotions, your thoughts, your physical feelings that you get in your stomach when you're feeling something nervous or a bad feeling. That is the multidimensional things that we tap into. When you think about it, what is actually real? Because unconsciously we do experience little pieces of the real reality. So when you travel outside of your body, you're experiencing the real reality. So when you're experiencing sleep paralysis, you're experiencing bad dreams, when you get weird feelings when you walk into certain people's houses, you are starting to actually tap into what's really going on. When you have sleep paralysis, you're experiencing the internal reflections that attracted to you, because those demons and those negative entities are only feeding off what you are vibrating on. But also, if you're experiencing bad sleep paralysis, you could also be attracting them because you are that powerful. And when you don't know your own power, they take advantage of that. And because you are that powerful, they will come try to see about you. So a tip for that is, don't think of yourself as a victim. Think of yourself as too powerful that they are seeing your light and they are attracted to it. And they want to take some of it. So don't allow them to. That's how they were able to access you and show you exactly what's around you. So when you're dreaming at night, there is no limit to what you can do because you are not feeling the physical densities of matter.
Man, y'all make sure y'all go follow Real Kaya.
Just because you think positive thoughts or you're a positive person doesn't mean that you won't have negative experiences in life. But see, this is where a lot of people mess up. There will always be duality and balance in the universe. But when you're enlightened, you're able to remain positive in spite of negativity, because now you no longer allow the outside world to dictate your energy and how you feel and how you think. You're operating from a point of clarity at all times. And see, in reality, negative situations are actually an opportunity or a test to prove that you're really positive, because anybody can be positive when things are going good, when life is perfect, when there's no challenges or adversity. But it takes a true master to remain peaceful amidst chaos. And see, on an occult level, you understand that negative energy can be transmuted and transformed into positive energy if you understand magic. See, it's your mind that makes a situation negative or positive. And when you understand the power that you have, you can transform any situation to be for your benefit.
Get your ass in here and sit down. I don't know if a couple of y'all remember me telling y'all that those ultraviolet lights that they're putting up everywhere, they in my city too.
Mine too.
Roll the footage.
No lie.
Blue lights. Those are ultraviolet lights all over my city.
That's crazy, ain't
They
it?
got the blue lights up, y'all.
I got them here in my city too. Seen them coming off the highway one day.
Blue lights. Those are ultraviolet lights all over my city. They got the blue lights up, y'all. I am here to tell you, this ain't a case of paranoia. Especially after I done did some research on these ultraviolet lights that they putting up around everywhere. The purpose of these lights are to change something in your DNA structure.
That's some zombie lights. Them zombie lights.
I didn't catch it on tape because the police were around. They had some sort of stop going on right before I started recording this. But I was in there screaming for my kids to close their eyes. Like, don't even look at them. But I'm in Florida and I'm telling you, they everywhere. Everywhere. So when y'all see them, put your damn head down, don't even look at them, and get to where you got to go. We gotta fight this. We gotta show these motherfuckers they not in charge. Make sure you load up on your chlorophyll, load up on your fulvic acid, your zeolite, cilantro, celery. Get all them nanoparticles out of your system to where them lights and them 5G towers, they can't fuck with you. Now get y'all ass up out of here. And don't stare too long at them lights. Alright, get y'all ass in here and sit down. Now, Jerusalem has earned a place on my show. Why people always touching shit. This ain't just some ordinary shit they touching. I want you to pay attention to this box. When they cracked the lid, something definitely came out. Something escaped.
What?
And it's very noticeable. Now, it's not in English, so just bear with me. Roll it. Pay attention. Look.
They just look crazy out there. It sound crazy.
That ain't it. Something gonna come out. Watch.
Oh, get out the way, bro. Now, before they open this, what do y'all think is in here? Or what's gonna pop out?
Here it come.
some type of smoke or gas or something. Look at that. Y'all see that?
Did y'all see that? No wonder so much shit going on in the world. They steady unleashing shit. Unleashing demons and curses. Because people can't keep their hands off of shit. It's like they see it as a birthright. To find strange boxes and shit and just pop it open.
Right. Just open it up.
Hold on. I want y'all to see whatever that was. Crawl his ass up out of there again. Watch this. Get y'all ass up out of here, man.
Make sure y'all go follow Mika versus Mika, man. She be having those gems. She be dropping some crazy videos too. Like, I never would have seen that video before. Where do y'all think that was that came up out of that coffin or box or whatever that was that they opened up? Let me know in the comments section.
Creating space. Creating a space within your mind that you can always go to find peace, to find answers, or to find clarity. And see, a lot of people don't realize that you get the true benefits of meditation when you're not meditating and when you're just living your everyday life. And so you got to understand, our whole lives, we are in a non-stop compulsive state of constant thinking. And this stream of thoughts that we have is the underlying component to our reality. 90% of most people's thoughts are repetitive, and this pattern of thinking forms our beliefs and perceptions about reality. So by meditating, for one, we can actually start to observe our thoughts and see where we're spending a lot of our mental energy, which will allow us to see what we're thinking. And two, we can begin to create a space of non-thinking where we can go into a more receptive state where we can start to receive downloads and channels from the universe or from our past lives or from our higher self to understand what exactly we need to do in order to evolve and unlock our full potential.
Next year is the year of the 8, 2024. Now, what happens is people think that the year starts on January the 1st. Officially, in that way, it does. But metaphysically, the influence of the year begins to be felt as early as the last days of September, which starts next week, going into the month of October. I always call October the preview month. It's like you take your lady to a movie, and before you see a movie, you see the trailers. So you say, nah, I don't want to come and see that. Yeah, I want to come and see that. So it gives you a snapshot. And I learned this from women. Women can almost tell you around this time of the year how they think the year coming up is going to be. 8 represents money, power, authority, achievement, recognition, births, pregnancies, moving into a home, moving out of a home. It also represents people who do a lot of growing up. And so since 8 is an opposition number to this nation, and the following year, which is a 9, 2025, is an opposition number to this nation, that means that this part of the world we live in will be likely to be more challenging.
Get your monkey ass in here. And sit
We
down.
in here. We sitting down.
I've been seeing some of y'all little ratchets on my other moon videos talking about I'm high. I'm just sitting back drinking on my plant blood, detoxing heavy metals while y'all still eating at Burger King. The graphene and aluminum is showing through your comments. If you want to be my friend, just say that. Roll the footage. Let's get the ass going again. And you can get your ass up out of here now.
That ain't no glare, is it? It can't be, because what's going on here, y'all? Somebody explain this to us in the comment section. Someone come give us some of the science. Because right now it ain't science.
I got out in 1989, we had cataloged 57 different species. You have individuals that look very much like you and myself that could walk among us and you wouldn't even notice the difference, except for some of the things that they might be able to go ahead, even in a dark room, and touch an object and go ahead and identify what color that object might be. They would have a heightened sense of smell, sight, hearing. The situation is that you have various types of what we normally call grays. We didn't call them grays in the military, but you had at least 3 types of the grays. You had some that were much taller than we were. The unique thing that I'd like to point out for the most part is that the entities that we did catalog were in fact humanoid. Now this created a situation where the scientific community was trying to figure out why that would be the case, because you would expect that if life evolved on other planets, that they would take on some type of other being, so to speak, not necessarily look humanoid or be bipedal such as we are. But apparently we got quite a few of the species out there that are humanoid in appearance, and that creates a question that yet has to be answered by science.
Do your own, I can't even talk, do your own research. Okay. So what is that? That looks like a portal in Palestine, y'all. What's really going on over there? Yo, what is that? It's like black dust or something falling from it too. Yo, that was crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Oh, here goes something else like that. What is this? It looks like a city in the sky. That's crazy. Imagine seeing this though. Like, what could that possibly be? It'd be some crazy stuff being seen in China. Just overseas, period. Don't that look like a building or something to y'all though? Or a ship or something. Something in that sky. It's a turtle. I don't know. What is this? I would not want to open this thing up. Look at all the symbolism on there. I don't know what's in there. It's probably some spirits or something. Dang. That's crazy. It's a whole scroll on the inside. With more. Oh, wow. The things of the past are just amazing. The things that you see that they used to make back then. It's just crazy. Wow. I need to learn how to read this type of stuff. I need to know what it says. This is crazy. I don't even know where this is at. If y'all know where this is or what this is, let me know in the comment section because I have no clue. But it looks pretty important. Here's stuff on the backside too. And we live in the dome. That's crazy. The water's oh man.
It's the shepherd's journal. Mr. Whitmore, this journal is the key to finding the lost continent of Atlantis.
Signed up for TikTok lately. I've been in a rabbit hole every night going to sleep, so I can't even tell you if it's Nikola Tesla, I already know how the pyramids was built, the Alaskan ice wall. I'm all over the place, y'all. The aliens, the grays. Nighttime for me, I'm on a journey at nighttime fucking with these conspiracies. It's my fun.
Hey, look, y'all. We need to go ahead and tell Meek Mill to follow the channel, y'all. We finna go to Meek Mill's channel and spam him and tell him to come follow the channel. Since you on Twitter and you go down a rabbit hole every night, come follow one of the best channels on YouTube.
The GOAT conspiracy theory. Everybody been on my DM the last 2 months about being on Star Owl, so it's the Illuminati.
Oh yeah,
gave
being
me
Illuminati.
the promotion.
They told me I was an Illuminati too. But
Yeah, of course you the Illuminati. Of course.
This is a golf course in Smyrna, Georgia. I'm going to show you guys how they play golf right on top of indigenous mounds every day. And we ride by them, and we don't even know we're looking at it.
Yeah. Do it here too.
Look close.
In my own time.
There are 2 mounds right there. This is just the front of the complex of the golf course. We don't even know how many is in the back of the golf course. This is just the front. 2 mounds right there, but let's check it out from the other direction. 1 mound, 2, 3, 4. We know the truth now. This is a Creek Indian, 100% pure-blooded Creek Indian from that area in Georgia.
Listen, this is what they do, y'all. They take the old lands, right? These places where mounds are, and they turn them into golf courses, or it's like a national park or something that you can't go onto. You know, it's crazy. Like, go to your golf course, and if you live in like a big city or just any city, go to the golf course and see if it looks like what he's showing us right now, and then you'll know that those are mounds. And they do that because who's gonna go dig up a golf course? Nobody.
We know the truth now.
We know the truth now.
How much metal you have in your body will affect you when this thing happens. It has to do with frequency. I want to tell you something. I will give you a hint to what he showed me. It's going to happen. And you have to get rid of these metals in your body. And I know exactly how to do it very easily. If you want to do it fast and quick, it would be green drinks. Anything green, and you know, the whole fiber thing and all that, I know. But what I'm saying is there's something with chlorophyll that has to do with, it matches, it's very close to your blood in its structure. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so you have to have a carrier that will grab things and take them out of your body, okay? That's why I wanted her to speak to you about this. So, if you want to know what's going to happen, and it could happen tomorrow, it could happen, but they're going to say it's something else. You're going to have to do your own thinking about this. I don't want to get in trouble. But just stick a piece of foil in a microwave and picture that in your body. Because you can't see a microwave, but you can see the results of it when it's present. And you know to not put foil in the microwave because you just do it once, and then you have a fireworks show that the neighbors talk about coming from your microwave. Are you listening to me? Because frequencies affect different things, and if something is coming that is intentional, if it hits something that stops it, then it starts to heat up because of resistance. If it can't flow through you, then it starts to cook. And that's what I saw. It's pending. They're going to say it's something else.
Oh no, I ain't ready for that.
Shit is getting out of hand. So I'm out here grinding, right? Like I've been doing all year.
I'm walking through the grass, right? And I notice it's like this black, I don't know what it is, but it's all on my feet, right? It's not dirt. I don't want to hear y'all in the comments talking about some, it's dirt, it's on the ground. Because this stuff has never been on my feet all year since I've been grounded. Like, I've walked around all year with no shoes on in the grass, and this stuff has never got on my feet, so I don't want to hear none of that. But I look down, right? And it's like this black.
Dang.
Like, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what this is, bro. My theory is that's what they using to spray on the trees and the grass to make it change colors, because it's not changing colors due to it being cold, because it's not cold. So I'm believing that, you know, these chemicals that they putting out, you know what I'm saying, they putting stuff out for the grass and the trees and stuff. But I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think.
Our planet is going through some major transitions right now. So we have multiple astrological events such as the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, the total eclipse that is coming, transient plasmas that are incoming, along with multiple solar flares and the solar flash that is also going to be the grand finale. But all of these are going to have effects on human beings. These old patterns that we are breaking right now are going to prove so ineffective that humanity is instead going to switch over to love and compassion, peace, abundance, knowledge, and a great awakening. However, Earth is going to go through some major cataclysms in order to get to this point. When these events occur, I need you to take into consideration that these are designed to destroy this 3D energy. And it's up to each and every single person whether they want to go through this process. And it's going to be gradual. It's a very like drip paste type thing. And they can either graciously accept it or it's gonna be kind of brutal. But our physical bodies need to match up to this new higher vibration. We have to be compatible with the new Earth. And as we're going through this photon belt, more and more of these gamma rays are going to be incorporated into our physical bodies. So our 2 strands of DNA are going to be rearranged into different components, and they are going to activate certain genes. This is what they call Christ consciousness, and it's going to help propel us through this process. And many people are going to have all of these psychic abilities kind of appear out of nowhere. Things that you thought were scientific fiction turns out to be 100% real. And the more and more light that you can hold, the more and more of these abilities you unlock. And we're already seeing it now. A lot of these star seeds and light workers, you are opening your toric fields to the higher dimensions, and that is why your gifts are finally starting to appear. By entering the photon belt, Earth's rotation is going to reduce due to the reduction of the solar rotation. And as a result, these temperatures are going to drop, and these fields are going to stretch up until 40% latitude in both hemispheres, mind you. But the ice is not going to last very long due to the lack of rain. And when this ice melts, the waters are going to rise about 900 to 2,000 meters. And as you can see by this chart, this is the glacial ice melts, and this is rising those sea levels. So we're already getting there. And when these waters recede, that's when we're going to see this heaven and new earth emerge. So we are going to have some major cataclysmic disasters happen, but this is going to mark the beginning of the new cycle. And this new cycle is going to be about peace and love, light, and justice. Now, this photon belt, this is part of a 7th dimensional energy, which is this band that is around the galactic sun. Now, these bands, they run from Leo to Aquarius, and what that means is that there's going to be a Platonic year break. And as you can see, this has been happening for eons. This is just a long-term history of the Leo energy entering the Aquarius energy, and thus that cycle continues. Now, higher dimensional beings can utilize this 7th dimensional energy, and they help activate humans through through their sleep times, through their chakra points, through this gamma ray solar radiation that's coming in, and those who demand and are prepared to receive it are going to activate it. Now in part 2, we're going to talk about the transits of the photon belt and what that means for you.
Okay, y'all ready for this shift? This shift to a new dimension?
Call me crazy all you want to, but any day now, this matrix is gonna crumble. And I'm gonna be the last one standing. I can tell you that much. Hey, shout out to all the kings and queens out there. I just wanted to share a quick download I got from the ancestors, and it's about Mary Jane. See, we've been miseducated. We're thinking Mary Jane is this party thing, but Mary Jane is a sacred highway, and this the door. Once you open that sacred door, Mary Jane, she's gonna take your hand, she's gonna walk you all the way to Nirvana. That's what I'm telling you guys. She's gonna walk you all the way back there. You know what I'm saying? So, hi guys. So today I would like to show how to activate your light code language. So I'm gonna give you a quick demonstration. Okay, so mine's personally is at the end of the day, love is the key, because we have a sacred sensuality that sits right in our root chakras, and we have to send love throughout that.
You see,
it's true.
Keep looking. You see it now? This is Alligator Mound, found in Granville, Ohio. This mound is 150 feet high.
That's crazy.
The alligator effigy is 250 feet long. The body of the alligator is 40 feet wide. This sits on private land in the middle of Granville, Ohio.
They know what they're
Crazy,
doing.
Right? Look at the drone view. It's there in the middle of a neighborhood on private land. We know the truth now.
Alligator Mound.
On the campus of Louisiana State University, that estimate was blown off the charts. Radiocarbon dating determined that Mound B was built at least 11,000 years ago. To put this in perspective, this was built 6,500 years before the first Egyptian pyramid.
Crazy.
It's older than Stonehenge in England, whose builders also had an advanced knowledge of astronomy.
This is the old world.
Equally mysterious past. Over time, findings from both educated research and outright vandalism suggested that these civilizations were also much more advanced than earlier thought.
Right outside LSU's football stadium sits Mound B, which was carbon dated 11,000 years old. Egypt is only 4,500 to 5,000 years old. How long has civilization been in the southeast of America? These mounds are right on LSU's campus, right in the center of the campus. We know the truth now.
Man, make sure y'all head over to We Know the Truth Now's channel. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Like, I wonder how old our world truly is. Like, if we can really go back. I'm curious to know. I wish I could know. I just don't feel like I'm ever going to get a true answer for that. Like, what was new back? Like, they had all this advanced stuff back then. So how, I don't know, man. It's crazy to even think about.
So crazy y'all is under this building, right? The grass is still green because obviously the chemical isn't getting on it. You know what I'm saying? By this fence, underneath the side of this fence, it's still green, but it's brown everywhere else. Even over there,
crazy.
It's green, but it's brown everywhere else. But isn't the sun supposed to make the plants and stuff green? You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
So I'm sitting underneath the pyramid right now. It is pretty nice looking. It does look like there's a bunch of gravel around it that, they blast around the side of it, but it's not, because it's perfectly cut. It's perfectly designed on the angles and steps and everything. And the rest of it looks like it was just buried. It literally looks like it was buried, and now it's been opened up to being viewed, but nobody knows it's even here because nobody talks about it. All right, you can see right there.
Look at that.
Zooming in. You can see pretty clearly. And it's pretty nice. And if you zoom out, for those of you who think it's not very big, I'm standing almost about a mile away from it. Almost about. And that's pretty far, going down from there to here to the ground. And I'm not even on the ground. See, look, I'm in the brush, and there's quite a big ditch down there. So you can see it's pretty big.
This
is an Oregon,
is a diagram of underwater pyramids hidden in Oregon.
Wow.
Oregon is said to have pyramids everywhere found around the state. We know the truth now.
Man, there's so many pyramids in the Americas. Y'all gotta realize this too, right? Because we'll go down to, Central America and see those pyramids and be like, yo, the Mayans had these pyramids, right? But that is just an extension of America in general. It's one big landmass. So you mean to tell me that back then they had an imaginary line that said Central and North America, and they didn't build pyramids in North America, only in Central America? Come on now, that don't even make sense. We have pyramids all over this land.
Have you noticed the amount of distractions increasing? And how they target Gen X and millennials? They're doing all these remakes of movies. It seems all recycled. 90s fashions coming back. Same with all the decor. Same with all the food. Do you notice the food coming back? 100% they're targeting us. If you go into shopping centers, do you hear 90s music, early 2000s music? Because they want you to buy more. They want you to stay longer because you like that song. Not only that, but they're blasting a completely fucked up frequency all over the place, and they're dimming the lights so you stay longer and you buy more. Yeah, I noticed radio stations are playing like Alanis Morissette, which I love. They're fucking with me with the music because I dig it. But I also like 60s and 70s. 80s rock. Fuck yeah. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are oblivious to it. I've been noticing it for a while, and I kind of find it humorous, only because that's my profession, and it's literally about manipulation. And that's why I don't want a job in it. But I want to inform people who don't know, so just be aware of that. Just wanted to point it out.
All right, the moon is out, and the sun is out. Where are you? It's hard to see. Now you tell me the sun.
Breaking news, a chemical plant explosion in Texas.
This is in Shepherd, just south of Livingston. It happened at Sound Resource Solutions. This is a live or earlier video from the ground right now where you can see a huge black cloud of smoke. That smoke can be seen for miles. There is a 5-mile shelter-in-place radius right now around this facility. Highway 59 is closed at FM 1127. So if you have any plans to head north on 59, E59 into Shepherd, just know you are going to run into a total closure there. One private school has been evacuated. The San Jacinto County Office of Emergency Management says all children and employees of the private school on FM 1127 have been safely evacuated to the Shepherd ISD Administration Building. That's where they will be reunited with family.
And the Polk Office of Emergency Management also assisting in this as well. We are keeping an eye out for any alerts, but if you are in the area, you in the 5-mile radius, you were told to shelter in place. If you are...
Hope y'all see what's going on here. Bold letters. Everybody
Kidnapped. Oh, wow.
Look like these are all Israelis. People was all kidnapped. Kidnapped. It's a whole fucking wall that says kidnapped all on the top. There's no way all these people is kidnapped and nobody knows where the fuck they are.
Right.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Man, the music industry is all about casting spells and demonic stuff and rituals. It's like you gotta be careful what you're watching and where you're putting your energy to. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most creepy and bizarre TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.